Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. No bone. Seems to be sure who Luna Nozawa's father is, despite medical grade testing. Interestingly enough, her maternity riddle has now given rise to an affiliated maternity question: who's Finn Finnegan's pater? Some suckers are now suspicious about their connection, and thence what to know about this no-way-ending dramarama. For starters, Luna's maternity has been an open question for a while now. The most recent man to be tested as an implicit father is Jack Finnegan. His jealous woman. Lee Finnegan believed he sired her family Poppy Nozawa's child, despite them both denying it. Jack's recent DNA test showed he was telling the verity, which led part of the followership to conclude that Finn is the factual baby daddy/kinsman, because Finn and Poppy Nozawa admitted to being intimate at the time Luna was conceived. But other suckers are asking why there was some suggestion or hint of Jack and Luna's DNA matching if Finn is the pater. That question leads to two possible answers. 1. Finn is the pater. 2. Jack is Finn's father. Now, we're no geneticist, but would some kind of similarity be noted if Finn, Luna, and Jack all are related by blood? After all, Luna would be Jack's granddaughter. Let's assume that the DNA test Lee administered is 100 correct. However, is Jack his bio-pater? If Finn is Luna's father, Sheila Carter is Finn's bio-mama, and she told Jack that he's her baby daddy. Did she lie? The idea that Sheila would lie about commodity as major as this is completely credible and would be one of her least worst crimes. Jack and Sheila had an affair, and he no way left Lee for her. Perhaps she was hopeless to bag him and prevaricated about her gestation as a last better trouble to win Jack? Are you suspicious about Jack's maternity of Finn? Is Finn Luna's pater? Or do you want this whole DNA maternity mess to be over with formally? Poppy spent Luna's entire life lying about who her daddy is. She's kept that secret under cinch and key, but those days are over. Thanks to Lee performing test after test, we now know that Tom Star and Jack are her pop. So, who is? Finn is in a fear, wondering if he's the chosen one. When the week ended, he was at his test with a vial of Luna's blood and a maternity test. Will he take the vault? At the same time, Poppy turned up at the captivity, ready to have a talking talk with her son, only to be told Luna wasn't there. Talk about a stunner. This is a twist she didn't see coming, and one Bill and Luna were hoping to avoid. Bill more hoped the captivity warden keep mum on their dirty little secret. All the while, Steffi and Daphne Rose jumped into action. Daphne is presently in the main office trying to betray the pants of Carter, while Steffi is keeping Hope enthralled across the hall swapping dabs. Will Daphne complete her charge before too long? With Steffi's blessing, Daphne Rose put her charm, magic, and nose to work with Forrester Creations and Carter Walton. Ridge prompted Steffi and Daphne to keep effects clean with Carter and Hope. Finn entered a meaning backstory when he asked Poppy to stop by his office. Finn flashed back his first time with Poppy and wanted to know if he was Luna's father. Meanwhile, at Il Giardino, Jack and I talked, and they decided to be civil to each other. Deacon prompted them to work on their relationship. Luna and Bill got honest about lineage and family, and Bill encouraged Luna to make lemonade out of the failures life had given her. Lee vented to Finn about her enterprises regarding Jack's infidelity. She was glad to learn he was Aunt Luna's father, but she wanted to know who was. Ridge and Taylor concentrated on family for Steffi and Finn, celebrating their anniversary. Sheila forced a run heft with Jack and Poppy at Il Giardino. Steffi entered support from Taylor and Ridge over family problems with the Finnegans. Sheila Sharp has a nose for news, and she could be the bone. Who figures out who Luna Nozawa's natural announcement really is? Last week, suckers saw as a stupefied but indignant Jack Finnegan swore he was the baby daddy, and he was ultimately proven correct. Where does this story go now? Sheila herself becomes entangled in this dramarama. What happens is that outraged Jack and Poppy Nozawa go to Il Giardino after being browbeaten by Lee Finnegan about what wretched mortal beings they are. Sheila has no way been shy, so we can fluently imagine that she accidentally eavesdrops on the dish going back and forth between Poppy and Jack. They will be fresh off an angry hassle with Lee, who claimed that they're Luna's memoir parents. She's proven wrong, there were gashes, and now there will be another riddle to break. Perhaps it's time for the Jerry Springer show? Will Sheila hear commodity she can use as blackmail laterally on? Away, Finn gets an earful from Lee about all the drama she just brought forth. In the end, Lee is no closer to figuring out who sired Luna. Will we see Finn call Poppy to his office and demand the verity? Suckers suspect that Finn is and only Luna's kinsman, but he also her bio pater. Yes, we surely need to get these two on a reality show. This could be 100 correct if indeed salacious Poppy got Finn vertical while she lived with the family during his council times. Of all people, Sheila will have a grand response. Still, Sheila incontinently inherits a granddaughter, if Finn is the baby daddy. But she'll be furious that Poppy deflowered her boy, under his own roof, and that this secret was kept for decades. In this case, we can see Sheila going into Mam Bear mode on Poppy, and we do and suppose that either fierce lady would back down. Plus, because of family ties, they would have to find a way to get along. Is the old, dark, minatory Sheila about to come out of caching? Everyone will be shocked if Finn is set up to be Luna's pater. Tell us BMB suckers, how do you picture Poppy and Sheila interacting if the jotting on the wall is correct? Bill Spencer appears to be as taken with Luna Nozawa as he was with her mama. In this case, no love, but rather pity is clouding his brain. Luna's tactic of using their apparently similar knowledge backstories is a big stretch. Bill swallowed it whole, while observers had difficulty digesting it. Still, one specific person can help save Bill from himself again. Katie Logan is the individual Bill trusts further than any other, and she's ever tied to him through their son, Will Spencer. Will's recent visit to the manse included him bringing Electra Forrester. Together, they bear to Bill what happened with Remy Price. As in a way, a quick discussion between Will and Electra had Grace's character give the followership with that plot serape, or what sounded to be the end of it. Electra told Will that Remy was set up and arrested by the police after Will interposed when Weissman's character had her trapped on the roof. Now, Luna has cast her aspect upon Electra's fast swain, and the youngish generation's plot shifts from the topical abuses of artificial intelligence to a more standard cleaner tale. It snows high in the California mountains, but infrequently, if ever, at Bill's manse. Still, Luna indeed has him decolorized, meaning he's confused and confounded. Seeing is believing. So, seeing Bill staying for Luna to approach him when she was let out of the captivity door, was quite the event. There's no way that any honest parole functionary, judge, or whoever would allow a confessed double killer to leave captivity weeks after she committed crimes. And who would let Luna spend the entire remainder of her judgment in Bill's home under his watch for the coming umpteen times? Yes, daytime drama involves accepting fantastic scripts to push the plot. This story has been pushed all the way into Bill's manse, where he has no real plan to keep Luna hidden from everyone he knows indefinitely. She plans to be with Will, and that makes no logical sense. Katie knows how to read Bill's numerous moods, which we will call storms, to fit the last two section heads. But can Katie move her former hubby and the father of their son Will that he's in peril? Of course, the below assumes that Katie will descry commodity is out. That's likely because Liam Spencer just did the same and called his pater on it. Will or Electra would feel to be good campaigners to discover Luna's actuality, with better bets on Electra being that person. But Katie's radar is always up when she's at the manse. So, she may learn that verity first.